So you want to learn how to quit drinking, huh? Well, first drink your face off for 43 years, and then decide it was probably a waste of your fucking time. And shit. Well, I got an interesting email. I'm not gonna name the person who sent me this. Sorry, I'm like really distracted right now because I'm looking around here and there's like pumpkins and shit all down this trail. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of disturbing. Anyways, I got an interesting email and I thought I would answer it with a video. Also testing out a new camera, but I'll get to that in a different video. This person writes, I appreciate all the videos you make and your streams. I've gotten to hang out a few times during your live gameplays. I know you quit alcohol a little while back, and I want to ask you how you did that, because I feel like it's only taking from my life and not adding to it, and frankly it's causing me more issues than I'd like. If you view it in that light, first of all, your subconscious is telling you that you can only get reward if you go out drinking. That's exactly what that statement was that you just shared with me there. I don't know, which way do I fucking go? Is it that way or that way? I think we'll go off of this trail. I don't want to go that way anyway. But your subconscious, you got to remember, you got to train yourself to not desire it. You're not taking anything away from your life by quitting drinking. Trust me on that. The only thing you're really taking away is hangovers, being belligerent, fucking with people, and possibly worse, losing relationships and friendships. I've seen alcohol destroy quite a many life over the years, including my own in some ways. And one of my primary motivations is I don't want to go down that path. But I've been there. I've been down the path. That's the thing. I've watched alcohol destroy parts of my life, and of course my health at the same time. Health is also a very strong motivator. I want my liver to heal. I want to achieve that extra step of health to heal the damage I've done throughout the past 43 years. Because keep in mind, I just quit drinking this year. And yes, it's been a while, and I haven't wanted to go back. So I guess one of the things that keeps me motivated to not go back is I work in a bar. I see what alcohol does to people completely sober. And when you watch enough people train wreck on alcohol, I look at them now and I'm like, I have no fucking desire to do that. I used to think it was the only way to have fun, the only way to be social, the only way to enjoy your life, to party. I was a fucking idiot. You know, I mean, I've had some of the best times of my life completely sober. So if that's the case, why do I need alcohol? It costs money. And yeah, you get a little stupid and let a little more loose, but you also risk going too far and destroying your health and your life. Not to mention, large amounts of alcohol is going to destroy your liver. So no matter how fucking healthy you are, if you're still drinking like a fish, you're gonna run into some problems. You're gonna hit the health wall. And these are all things I think about when I go into a situation where alcohol is being thrown in my face. And it does get, you know, I've been offered shots I don't know how many times while I'm at the bar. I've been offered, you know, I can't even quantify the amount of times I'm hanging out with friends and, you know, all my friends drink, I don't. And they're like trying to, you know, they're respectful for the most part, you know. Like, for example, last week I had a cheat meal. Well, it wasn't really a cheat meal because it was within my carb limits, but it was, you know, mozzarella sticks. And, but I went up to say, I'm like, I'm going to have a cheat day because at the bar I work at. And he's like, oh, you're going to get some fucking Captain Morgan? And he looked so cheerful that I was going to start drinking again or something. And I was like, no, that's not me. I'm not going to do that. So, let me figure out which way I'm going here. As with any addiction, one of the things you're going to need to do is to find something else to be addicted to. Once you do that, it becomes a lot easier. Hello.
Oh.
It's kind of that whole addiction transfer theory that I've been sharing, and that I've dealt with the sugar addiction, the carb addiction, and many other addictions. I'm still a dopamine addict, don't get me wrong. I require just as much of that pleasure as anybody else out there. I'm just manipulating my brain through force of habit. You know, when I crave something, aka a drink, for example, I will do another activity that gives me a dopamine hit. So, you know, if you do that and you do it consistently, sooner or later your brain's not going to be making you crave the drink. It's going to make you crave whatever that other activity you choose to fill your time with that provides an equal or adds up to, with multiple activities, a level of dopamine that fills your needs. But it takes a little bit of discipline in the beginning. But once you've been doing it a while, it becomes way easier, to the point where people could put it right in front of you and you'd be like, nope. And some negative reinforcement, I think, is a factor too. I see people at their worst on a regular basis drinking alcohol. If you have social anxiety, you might have a little problem there too. You might think that you need alcohol just to be around motherfuckers, and you don't. I'm not a trench coat drunk or anything like that, but when I start, I really can't stop easily, and I just want to get it out of my life. Being in the military, you really have to watch who you talk to this about, but I trust you as a veteran, and I was wondering if you had any tips to keep the decision fresh in your mind when you decide it's time to stop and a little time has passed. For my military career, that's probably where my drinking started. It was highly encouraged. It was pretty much all we had to do at my first duty station. And it started long before I was 21. I joined the military at age 17, mind you. Had to sign a waiver and shit. But you're gonna get pressure from people that drink. A lot of people start to get more than a little uncomfortable when you won't do what they're doing. Some people get self-conscious about the fact that they're drinking because you're not drinking. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, good.
Hello. Yes, I am. I'm recording with my GoPro. So yeah, people, when you try to get healthier, this isn't just with alcohol too, I've noticed. People feel a little guilty because they know in the back of their head that getting shit-faced is bad for your health, that it's not as fun as they make it out to be. So when they see you successfully being sober in a drinking environment, some will try and sabotage you outright, buying you shots, giving you drinks, calling you a pussy because you're not fucking drinking. Others will just get uncomfortable with being around you while they're drinking. You can kind of shake this loose by letting loose yourself, you know? I mean, have fun. Even though you're not drinking, you can still let loose. You can still, you know, relax, have fun, joke with people. You know, I think you'll find as you get more comfortable with the fact that you're sober and everyone around you is not, that you will find that it just becomes easier. And that's why I've been able to hit this long streak of not drinking, and I still, to this very moment, have no desire. And I've been through the gamut. Anybody who's watched my channel for a while knows alcohol is one of the last fucking demons I've conquered on my health journey. So there's just kind of, I don't know, there's no way around that. If you want to be fully healthy, you're going to have to quit. Hello. So many people here today. It's interesting. And much like the rest of the health in our country today, alcohol is way over abused in our society, along with junk foods, sugar, carbs, and just about every hedonic thing that we can think of that is addictive. We do it way too much to the detriment of our health and our psychological health. Our mental health is strongly affected, causing us to need more dopamine to cope. And we've taught ourselves that doing these unhealthy fucking things is the only way to get dopamine. I'm wandering around through the woods right now. I'm getting dopamine just being here. And other people are too. There's a lot of motherfuckers here today. And if that's your source of dopamine, I think you'll find you don't need the drink as much. So, you having a general desire to get it out of your life is the first step. Just do it. Put it down. But find something else, something that is more productive perhaps, something that gives you better energy, and replace that dopamine hit. And there's plenty of stuff. Depends on what you like, what you enjoy, that will give you that same dopamine hit that you get from partying and drinking. You can still party even without drinking. You'll see. Just takes a little bit of getting used to, that's all. But once you do, you won't want to go back. But what the fuck do I know anyway? 'Cause I'm not a fucking expert. I'm just a fucking asshole. Please like and subscribe for more shit. And I'll make more shit. Also, if you want more videos, if I don't put out enough shit for you, you can head to ScottTheTruckDriver.com and leave a tip in the virtual tip jar. And for every $20, I'll make up to 4 videos per week. $20 per video. And once the goal's met, everything else is a tip. Cutoffs are on Sundays. And if I don't get funded for anything, I'll do videos when I can. Like today, for example. Coming through here in the fall was a good choice. And shit. Hello. Approach this section with caution. So there'll be a bunch of other videos this week as I test out this GoPro. Most of them are GoPro related. So look forward to the next video where I talk about my plans for this camera and shit, and for my previous GoPro. So stay tuned. And have a nice motherfucking day. And shit. And I hope I helped you get rid of that alcohol. It's, you know, you don't need it to be social, and you don't need it to have fun. You don't need it for your dopamine hit. There's lots healthier-ish. Is that a word? I think that's a word. There's better ways to get your dopamine hits. So, yeah.